Wait a minute, 3 balls?
That's standard.
Hitler had 1 ball.
I didn't know.
That's true. Yep. He had 1 testicle.
I wouldn't guess that.
Yep.
Nope.
But I've never sat on them.
Or like in the morning.
Maybe
you know
in a few years things happen.
Like things happen in the morning.
Oh,
like
yeah.
when you roll over. Is it like a kickstand?
Yes. It's a painful experience if you're not paying attention. You roll over and you crush your D.
How about if it was not cut, circumcised?
I can't answer that.
I don't know either.
So you're
Oh, yeah, I am. Jeez, yeah.
Too much. You're like, yeah, I'm
Has
really.
anybody ever seen one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
you
real
really?
one? In
No,
real life?
I'm not like going around looking at guys' D's, but I
Gym locker.
look on YouTube.
You look on YouTube.
No, I
I was
just-
going to defend you because you have a
Sicko.
son, and I have a son, and that's the only ones I've ever seen because I saw him after birth.
They're
and-
baby weens, but I'm talking about.
I've never
Baby
seen a
wings.
grown-up not.
That's what I'm saying.
Circumcised.
Like a grown man.
No.
Mick, come on,
No.
Oh, I seen them.
Pornhub.
before.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you
I
have.
haven't either.
They
No.
look
I
weird.
think foreign countries, they don't cut.
They anteater. Is that the right term?
I don't know.
You've seen it.
Oh, I seen it.
I thought it looked like a little birdie.
I don't know. We'll have to look it up after the show.
You know that circumcision is a biblical thing?
I did not.
Yeah, I think
It
it
is.
is. Yeah.
I learned that
I don't.
actually a few last week. When
I'm
we were in
glad it was
Alabama.
done when I was young, and I didn't know about it because that would hurt.
Like in the Bible, they were like grown men, and God came to them and was like, "You need to cut your foreskin."
That's weird.
And the father went around and
Speaking of things getting in the way,
Oh,
when you're talking about
God.
guys' junk, don't boobs get in the way?
If
No.
they're big enough.
No, they don't get in the way.
You know
no,
why he's
that's a
asking you,
lie.
right?
No. Sometimes I will say if this is gonna.
Just do
I
it.
can't believe I'm saying this on the radio. Sometimes if I don't wear, most of the time I wear a bra to bed.
Wait,
Sometimes
hold on.
if I'm just feeling like lazy or just wanting to be free, I won't. When I'm laying on on my husband's chest, like my head's on his chest, you know how you put your leg over them? Like sometimes they will get pinched between me and him, so I have to kind of like lift and then get my arm
Oh
underneath.
my God.
And,
You need a freaking
Wow.
car jack to move them. The way you're talking.
I don't have that problem.
Oh,
Me either.
I lay down on my
back.
back and they kind of disappear.
Mick, do you find your
They
your
just
your,
look
your
flat.
boys to be annoying?
No, not really.
Yeah,
I mean, you grow
That's
up
what
with
happens
them,
after
so
2 kids.
You're used to it.
Yeah, you get used to it. Oh well, boob
but
talk.
that's the only time. No, there was one time I like leaned into something once.
Knocked
it was
over a cup of water.
No, it was food.
Mashed potatoes
I
on the boobs?
Yeah.
Ah, that's awesome.
That happened with your birthday cake.
Yes, it did. You did put your boob in my cake.
Yes, I did.
Was that at the awkward one with the stripper?
Stripper.
Yeah.
Wow.
America-
Where was
Oh,
that?
your
What year?
18th?
When at 18th, when my mom and grandma got me a stripper.
Nice.
One of my
So weird.
most
That is
awkward moments.
weird.
Yeah.
So we've established I've had some awkward moments. You both want, 3 of you want a ween for a day.
Everybody, no matter what sex you are, you will wonder what it's like to have the other part.
I'm still learning about how things work down there for girls. One day I hope to figure it out.
I'm still learning how some of that stuff works down there.
It is weird. It's very confusing.
All right, wait a minute. Another question.
I love it.
Would you rather do the oral if you have the different equipment?
Wait, I don't understand.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Yeah. So wait a minute. You suddenly develop a D,
Uh-huh.
and you. What is the question? Would she?
See, hang on,
Trying
time
to
out.
figure it
I don't understand how it all works
No,
anyway.
it doesn't.
Couple wise, if you guys switched. For the
Okay.
day.
Okay. So me and you switch parts. Would I go downtown?
Right.
Ooh.
See?
No. Does she have my D?
yes, you're D.
You-
I'd be
going
going
to
down
town.
on myself.
Not,
Yeah.
You wouldn't feel it, but the whole act of it.
But I know it's mine.
Yes.
I might. If she's returning the favor, I might.
Wait a minute.
There's an 80%
wait a
chance I
minute.
would do it.
To completion?
Oh, no.
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 Okay,
No.
so now you can never ask
Never.
Tanya to ever ask her to do that again.
Shit.
If you're not willing to do it
Not
yourself.
to the end.
All right, I would.
Yes.
You are so full of shit right now.
But would you girls do it?
I already answered.
Oh, yeah.
She
Well,
said
yeah.
yes.
Okay.
I don't think that applies to whether you
If
have
you and your
a
husband-
lean or not.
If you and your husband switch parts and he had yours, would you be like, this is my time to find out?
Maybe.
Yeah?
If it's mine, it would have to be mine.
Right. That's obvious. Right.
You know me, I'm a germaphobe.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
How about you?
Bunch of freaks.
Mick, you raised the question.
No.
You wouldn't go down on
Who
yourself?
am I kidding? Of course I would.
Yeah. If you were flexible enough now,
I would
you
do
would.
it tonight.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Well, if you had both, would you try and like?
It'd have to be a pretty big D to get
I'm
it
just
around
saying.
there.
That made me think when you like if did you have both or did you switch?
Yeah.
Would you
but
bang yourself?
If
Yeah,
it
I
was hard,
would.
it wouldn't turn to go back and.
Well,
I
that's-
don't know.
I would.
It would have to be big enough to where it's like
I still don't think
Semi.
that it would
It wouldn't work.
bend in any
Yeah,
sort
it
of
wouldn't
way.
work.
Oh well, no. Once it gets nah.
It wouldn't
try
work.
it, take it out. Let's see if we can bend it back.
I will
Crack.
say though, men play with themselves like a lot.
Wait,
They adjust.
that's
themselves.
adjusting. That's not.
No. Like if they're in the shower
Oh,
or like, there's always like some sort of like,
Well,
Helicopter.
you gotta wash it.
or I don't know, but it's more than I think needs to be necessary. But
I disagree.
I've observed boyfriends or husbands at this point when it's like
Semi.
soft?
Oh yeah, you
No.
can do a lot with it.
it's like flexible
Yeah.
and twistable and durable.
You can most tie it in a knot.
Yeah, that's so weird to me.
Yeah.
Little boys.
Fling it around. Whoa! Don't just say little boys
no,
and leave
I'm
it.
saying when boys are little, that's
Oh yeah.
they fucking play with it.
I don't know how to break this to
think
you.
they're gonna
Man,
rip it off for
swing that stuff
themselves.
Yeah,
around.
we don't grow out of it.
No, I know
Yeah.
that.
If I didn't have my hands on the
What?
table
I'm
right now, I'd
Somebody
be
would be
flipping
more
around.
gentle about it now
That
than a
thrust
child.
that makes it wiggle all the time.
That's
you
the
guys
helicopter.
do, and you guys is that what that is?
Oh, no,
Is
wait.
that what you're
No,
talking
where
about?
you
Or-
tighten
No,
the
she's
muscle
talking about
Oh,
and
yeah.
it'll like
Where
jumps.
you guys just
Kegel.
think it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
to make it jump.
Yeah.
It's a good trick. You come
It's
on,
the
you
same
know.
concept as us, like doing like a Kegel muscle. Same for them.
A little more
Same,
visual. A little more visual with the
Well,
dude.
I know, but I'm saying it's that same like area of muscle. I
Oh,
would think,
yeah,
like in the
yeah.
abs, like to flex it. That's what you guys would
All right,
do,
let's all do
right?
it at the same time. Ready? One. Come on. I need you to do it. Ready? One. Anybody? Oh,
No.
there goes that segment.
Let's all hold hands.
Oh,
and
turn the
kegel.
lights out. I have a light I'm going to
Kegel.
put out here that it changes color if Tanya will let me. And it has a speaker built into it, so that's kind of cool. But it can change color. I think it'd be fun to sit
You're
out here.
Gonna steal my light bulb?
I want to try.
You suck.
Amazing how we went from penis movements to lights.
Yeah.
Any other penis questions, Nick?
One more question.
All right, I love these.
Who? And I think everyone's going to answer this one. Who's cleaner, guys or chicks?
Chicks.
Chicks.
Oh my God!
Wait,
no way.
are we talking overall?
Overall?
I've seen the women's restroom in public
No, we
places.
went there before.
Yeah, we had conversations about
Wait, are we
that.
talking about like women, like in general,
No, let's
or
just
like
say
the lady, like
the
the
private
parts?
part.
Oh,
the
okay.
monkey
Lady bits?
doodle?
Yeah. Who's
I'm
cleaner?
going to say ladies.
Ladies.
Sweaty balls are
no
gross.
Yeah.
way.
Let me
The
see your
thing
balls.
is if you don't keep it clean, then you can have issues.
Jen-
All guys are external.
Mick, or Maya, what's the problem down there? Why do you have issues? Because there's the word I don't like.
Crevices.
There you go.
See?
Guys don't have that.
I'm gonna say guys are cleaner.
So what you're saying is you'd rather be with a guy?
I think first of all, I think it depends on the woman because
There's some nasty women out there.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's true. All right, I give you that.
yeah.
I still stand with the girls on this one. I think girls have got to keep it spick and span down there, so to speak.
I'm gonna say dudes. That's kind of weird.
I'm torn because I would say yes.
You're a germaphobe.
exactly.
I see.
So
Please, nobody that
I
hears
probably
this
have
take
the
this.
cleanest like hands
Oh.
at everything in like Cape Coral.
There's
just
no way I
because
can say this without getting shot by your husband. So you're a germaphobe, and you were saying that you probably have the cleanest hands in all of.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say I have the cleanest.
but no. What my thought was no.
I couldn't even say it. I can't do it.
I'm talking like
JJ?
all the above. But the one thing about men though, it's like air gets to it and like
That's what I'm saying. You
There's
can wash
no-
it better. It's air.
yeah,
And apparently, we're always playing with it in the shower.
yes.
Always touching it.
But it's like an arm. Like
yeah, you can wash an arm.
Yeah, there's no.
Whoa.
There's no.
Crevices.
Good Lord!
Yes, there's no creases or there's no.
Unless he's not cut.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah,
then
so-
be
well,
more
then-
cleaning.
Yeah,
Then you got to clean it.
Yeah.
that's like deep cleaning though, isn't it? Like you have to like get in there and like clean it,
Get a
right?
water pick on it.
a water pick on your D.
That happens.
Oh,
Sounds like it might hurt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like it in any way. Well, good chat. Good
Let's
chat.
ask Steve.
You want to call Steve and ask him if he's circumcised? I don't want to know.
Let's ask him.
TMI.
Let's call him one more time and say which,
What do we-
if guys or girls, which one's cleaner in the privates? That'd be a great question for Steve.
You want to call him?
Yeah, let's call him.
I figured this episode would run long anyway because technically it's 2 episodes in one because it's not that late. Don't worry.
Steve's gonna be like, God damn, they're bothering me.
You're talking this time.
All right.
Yeah, especially since Mick's the one asking all the questions.
Yes, good point. There we go. I was wondering why it wasn't ringing. He's gonna be like, motherfucker.
Steve's watching The Big Bang,
Is that code for something?
doing dishes.
Watch that.
I can't get into that.
I watched
I'll
it
say
with
it's
him
Bill
when
and
I was
Mick
in
again.
Indiana last summer.
He's not going to answer.
He don't want to talk to you.
Maybe he's-
Hello.
Steve, it's Bill and Mick again. We have one more question on the show.
Yeah, what's up?
All right, Mick, go ahead.
All right, Steve. Chicks or guys in their private region? I can say that in a court of law. Which one is cleaner, the dudes or the chicks? So you got the VJJ, and you got the penis. Which one's cleaner?
Yes.
Who keeps the
I'd
cleaner
say-
play area?
Yeah.
Oh, we lost the call.
You didn't want to answer.
He hung up on your
I
ass.
didn't answer
Call
that,
back, call
Glenn.
back.
Oh,
You heard VJJ. Click.
you said VJJ.
VJJ.
You doing all right over there? You doing all right over there? Put your phone down.
Just saying.
I think we got cut off.
Yeah, that's my view. I have crappy cell service in general. All right, so the question posed by Mick is who keeps the cleaner play area? The ladies or dudes?
Or dudes.
I'd say it depends on the person.
Average.
You know, if you're a clean person, you're probably clean. I don't know.
Oh,
Average. You had 5 dudes, 5 chicks. Which one do you think's going to have the cleaner, as Bill would say, play area?
it's a safe term. I stand by my decision. I say the ladies are cleaner.
I say dudes.
I would have to. In my position, I would have to say a dude too.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
If it was me,
All right.
if it was me, I mean, I'm just saying, from my perspective, from where I've been.
Because Bill said a lot of dudes he's been with, they've been really dirty.
Wait a minute. I've never said that. That's
Yeah.
words in my mouth.
What are you doing now? Watching TV?
Me watching AGT.
Oh,
Yes.
What the hell's AGT?
America's Got
America's Got
Talent.
Talent.
Oh,
Good
damn it.
show.
I'm DVRing it. Yeah, it's on.
You're full of shit.
Swear to God.
Oh, man.
She's fat. The host, who's what's a supermodel?
Who's-
Tyra Banks.
She's huge.
Who's vibrating? Oh. I'm disappointed in your answer, Steve. I still maintain I think girls keep it cleaner down there because there's a lot going on.
Bill's has been with dirty guys.
I just been with dirty dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
I'm clean. That goes back to the cleaning thing.
Yeah.
I like to clean.
All right.
All right, well, dude, we're going to let you go.
Clean
Thank you.
myself too much.
That's all right. Go back to your show, man. We'll check in again next time.
Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.
All
All
right,
right. See you,
bye.
Steve.
Bye.
Sister?
Hi, brother.
First, we're answering a call live. We're actually recording the podcast right now, and everybody's here.
Oh, and I just said I was peeing.
Oh, I didn't hear that part, actually.
You're peeing?
Yeah, we have Tonya, Mick, we have Maya, and Merrick is here. Too many M's going on, but I figured I'd answer the phone.
Let's ask her.
Merrick, you know her. She's my short little blonde. My
Hi,
short little
sister.
blonde.
Pirate.
Let's ask her.
I know who that is.
Well, I'm not going to ask you this question, but we're literally recording, so
Why aren't you?
I don't know why
ask?
you're calling me.
Why aren't you asking?
I'm going to let Mick ask the question.
I was gonna
'Cause
tell you
it's
about
his
the other side
sister.
of the family, but go ahead.
Oh, yeah, you might not want to put that on the podcast.
I will.
All right, Mick, ask my sister the question.
All right, this is a question. You got a guy.
Uh-huh.
You got a girl.
Uh-huh.
As Bill would say, the privates. Know what I'm saying? As you like to say,
Play
the cock.
area.
Big black cock.
Bush and ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one's cleaner, the chicks or the guys?
Overall.
Overall, in general.
I mean, probably the guy.
Thank you.
Son of
What?
a bitch.
Oh.
I maintain. I say girl.
Because it's easier to clean.
Yep.
See, that's where I was torn.
I've
See?
never cleaned.
I'm sorry, but I'm winning this.
I mean, I've cleaned myself. I've never cleaned
Of a JJ.
Yeah.